do that. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to go over my time. My name's Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading, and I've got a really exciting presentation. I'm going to first start with a little bit of foundation information. I'll tell you about the AI Auto Trader, show you where we've been and where we're headed. And it's going to be a great presentation filled with new information. If you've never seen this before, or even if you have, you're going to want to stick around. I've got a special offer at the end, but I've got some new exciting information to share with you. The AI Auto Trader, it's an extremely exciting system. It also runs on NinjaTrader 8. It is, once enabled, fully automated. You kind of, if you want to set it and forget it, that's certainly an option that's available to you. Before I get started, I just want to satisfy the CFTC requirements. The good Lord knows we don't need any government agencies chasing us. Listen, I am not a licensed financial advisor. My presentation is for educational and demonstration purposes only. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please familiarize yourself and consult with a licensed trade advisor. I just want to take a very brief moment and acknowledge and recognize the members of my team. I happen to be part of an extremely educated and experienced team of professional traders, developers, um, and software developers as well, engineers. And first, let me start with our traders. Mr. Craig Emery on my bottom left was a client of ours. A few years ago, he had purchased our trading system, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I had purchased dozens of others in the past and just could not find consistency. Once he learned our system and kind of ingrained the rules into his mind, it became second nature for him, and he's become extremely successful. And now he successfully trades in his own futures live trading room. Top right, I have Mr. David Kushner. Very exciting, these new prop firms that have burst onto the scene. You can buy a $50,000 account for as little as $30 or $40 now. David successfully, he has a prop trading hat. He knows how to get funded and he knows how to stay funded. And he uses our software to do it. Mr. David Wise, man, probably the most consistent options trader that I've ever been associated with or been introduced to. David consistently maintains right around an 88 to 90% win rate. He's 100% technical analysis. He leaves his opinions and biases and the talking heads' opinions. He leaves those to the side. His calm and cool demeanor. Man, when I take heat on a trade and I'm screaming and yelling at the screen sometimes. This guy's cool as a cucumber. Doesn't let his emotions get in the way. He's really a professional trader. Mr. Mark Sachs, the founder of Right Line Trading, continues to be a major contributor in not only developing our software with really cutting edge ideas, but he also has his options alert services that he continues to successfully manage. Behind the office, behind the scenes, we've got Mr. Brock Miller. He's a college student studying computer science. He's currently helping us with digital marketing, customer service. Then we have our engineers. I want to say our engineer, Charles Sider. And man, he really is the epitome of an engineer. He makes sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. He has a master's degree from UCLA. Over 30 years of software experience, engineer experience. We have Mr. Sergio Luque Rodriguez, and Sergio has been with us a number of years. also has a master's degree in computer science, and he can make these complex mathematical equations come to life. He knows how to code and pretty much develop any type of software, any type of code that has been requested of him. If he doesn't know how to do it, he finds a way to learn how. And he's a really valuable member of our team. Our team is, I want to first also introduce myself. I should have maybe started there. My name's Rory Powers. I've been with Right Line Trading for pretty close to 10 years now. And I've kind of worn several hats here at Right Line Trading with customer service. I help with ideas with develop our trading strategies. I also am in customer service, coaching, and kind of wear several hats here at Right Line Trading. Listen, I'm a resident of South Florida, and I'm really an avid saltwater fisherman. I have a small, about a 23-foot open fisherman, and I love to go out fishing for the what we catch here locally is snapper, red snapper, grouper, mahi mahi dolphin, tuna. I'm an avid Dolphins and Marlins fan. Miami Hurricane. Well, enough about me. I also want to take a moment to recognize the leader and the owner of Right Line Trading, and he is a Army veteran. Yes, David, we're going to get to the point. He's an Army veteran, an NBA graduate as well. And Mark Miller really instills those core military values that have worked their way into every facet, every department here at Right Line Trading. Our number one mandate is to build a community of traders that collaborate and share their experience along their trading journey and do it with transparency and integrity. So, with that being said, I just wanted to take a minute. It is the holiday season. Our trading team, these are a few pictures of our families. This is myself. The first one was Sergio's, and these are Mark Miller's kids. This is a very joyous and special time of the year, especially for the children, with the Christmas holidays and now heading into New Year. I want to take a moment and wish you and your families a very happy and healthy New Year. So let's go ahead and I will honor your wishes, David. And he wants us to get to the point. Let's do it. The genesis, the reason that we created the AI Auto Trader, and I've had the privilege of speaking to hundreds, if not thousands, of traders over the years, and we all share common struggles in our trading journey. And I think to make it straight to the point, is our struggle is with consistency. It's with consistency. We can all have some winning days and have some green days, but to consistently do it day in and day out, and over a year or 2 years, be able to slowly build up an account with consistent profitable results has always been a pitfall and a struggle. And the reason being, I've heard it said in another presentation that I was in, I think genetically our personalities as human beings, we're predisposed with shortcomings. We're just humans. You know, I think it was said that people have I think it's 13 or 14 unique personality traits. Out of those 13 or 14, only one or two of them lends well to being a disciplined, emotion free trader. You kind of have to be in the zone. I always remember Michael Jordan playing basketball, and this guy can make shots that nobody else, he would get into these zones and just hit one after another from all corners of the basketball court. And it would just be amazing. And he would put himself in that zone, and all of the nervousness and anxiety and emotion, he would be able to put that in its own compartment. And that's really, I think what's the biggest problem that we face as traders are these human emotions. Some of us overtrade, revenge trade. We get out of trades too early. We trade with indicators that lag price. Um, and this has been the genesis of why we've created this AI auto trader. And I wanted to introduce my team at first because it's been our commitment to bring this to an end. And we believe that we have a solution for you. When you're looking at the right edge of the chart, when that opening bell rings, we really have no idea which way the future direction of price is going to head. We have our biases and opinions, but until that opening bell rings, we don't know which way it's going to go. So, as traders, what we need is we need an edge. We need to have some sort of indication that will let us know where the future direction of price is headed. We've actually narrowed it down to two things that actually will create trading success. Number one is, of course, I mentioned having the discipline to follow your rules. If you have a rules-based system, and kind of let the emotions go, but we have to have a proper tool set that's going to identify risk and let us know when the most opportune time is to enter a trade. So the proper tool set is going to identify risk. Number two, ideally, because we're humans and we make a number of bonehead mistakes. Let me make it personal. I make while trading a number of you know dumb mistakes that over the years have been very costly. So ideally, if we had a trading system that we could turn on and enable and let it automatically make these decisions for us to get us in and out and optimize them to get in at the most ideal places to maximize our profits and minimize our losses with an optimized trade management strategy, well, that would be ideal. And listen, I think it's important to know that this is really where the future of trading is headed. I don't think that these large institutions or traders that are managing hedge funds and millions of dollars, I, I, I really have a hard time believing that they're not using automated systems and algorithms. So that's where it's headed. The AI auto trader that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show it in just a moment. The benefits of it, if you've made bonehead decisions like I've done, of getting out of trades too early, or you're overthinking, you have trouble pulling the trigger on a perfect trade setup. This is going to eliminate that. It's also going to, and I'm going to elaborate on my second bullet here and tell you how we get to precise stops and profit targets. But we have some really great features of this system. Like I had mentioned, it runs on NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8 is now a free trading platform. In the past, you had to pay extra. Today, it's a free platform. The system I'm going to show you can be traded using micros or e-minis. You could trade your live account, retirement account, or even a prop account. There's no more cutting winners short. There's no more mismanaging trades. All of those human errors are kind of disappear. And we do optimize this system and I'm more about this in a few minutes, is a self-learning system now. And I'm going to discuss what's coming in 2024 and about how we've made this, how we're transitioning into this system being a self-learning system. So before I do that, I want to first go over, we have a diversified portfolio of automated strategies or robots that are part of our portfolio. And we found that it's better off not to put all of our eggs in one basket. We have a diversified portfolio that looks at crude oil. We've had a strategy on gold. We have a strategy on the Russell, the E-mini, the NASDAQ. So a nice diversification of different instruments and time frames that this system is going to trade on. The first one that I'd like to highlight with you is our cash cow. The cash cow trades on the Russell on a 15 range time frame. And in fact, this is a chart from today. The Russell trades a 15 range, and we really don't like to offer you a black box system where you kind of enable it and pray to God that it works well. We want you to have a full understanding of what the system is looking at in order for it to take a trade. It also does come with a discretionary component that's going to be available for this special offer for the holidays, where all of the chart templates that I'm going to be showing you now, which are part of our Haymaker trading system, will also be included in the AI Auto Trader if you decide to come aboard during this special offer. So today's chart on the Russell, I just wanted to briefly show it to you. The trades, what it looks at, so you know, and you could see the conditions for an entry are what's in writing here. And these are dynamic inputs. These are all of the conditions that must be met in order for the automated strategy to fire a trade. Um, and I'm not going to really go into depth, but I'm going to briefly explain the logic in our entries. The logic is our mandate is to follow in the direction of institutional money. How do we do that? In a number of ways, and I'm going to briefly tell you how. Number one is we look at a disparity between uptick and downtick in market internals. When the large institutions, they like to rotate their equity into different asset classes to take the risk off. And our software does a great job of sniffing where they're putting that money in. So in this situation that we're looking at here, our software recognized at 10 o'clock in the morning that they were driving the price of the Russell higher. And you could see that by these little triangles that come up on my chart. When these little triangles come up, that's telling us that there's a disparity between uptick and downtick. We're also looking at a triple sync in time frames, a multi-time frame alignment of trend. Uh, Back before, if you don't have the bias indicator is what you see in the background color of my charts that at first were green and then turned to pink. What that's telling us is that on two higher time frames, that it's also the trend is also aligned to the downside. And statistically, through our data analysis, what we found was when we have our market internals, when we have an alignment in trend, and a few other things, we're not trading into a pivot or an area of support or resistance. These are the ideal locations that we can enter in order to take a winning trade. And all of these conditions are part of the automated strategy. If I go to my control center and I go to my strategies, and let's say I open up the settings, all of the conditions for this to enter a trade, if I have it checked off here, all of the conditions in order to enter a trade will be listed on my chart. And once they all turn green, then that all of the conditions have been met, and the system is going to throw an X or a cross on my chart, meaning if I have my strategy enabled, it's going to enter into a trade automatically. Okay, it's going to automatically enter. If I don't have my strategy enabled and I want to trade discretionary, then I know that once this X comes up, that's the ideal time to enter a trade. And I can go ahead and I can execute a trade off of my chart trader or my chart. So that's the cash cow that trades on the Russell, excuse me, the RTY or the M2K on the micros. And to give you an idea of the results that we've been getting, this month, the cash cow is up $2,235. $2,235 trading the cash cow. So that's from December 1st to December 28th. Now, it's important to know that this is not a back test, okay? The back test, Ninja Trader is a powerful platform. They have what's called the strategy analyzer. And I've been in a few presentations that, and I did it in the past, not really knowing fully how accurate they were. And we've kind of corrected that moving forward. The back testing in Ninja Trader is not reliable. If I was to show you back tested results, you really couldn't rely on those 100%. However, what I'm showing you here today, I want to distinguish that these are results taken on a live market. Okay, so these are not back tested results. The second strategy that I want to go over has really been one of our most consistent strategies of the year. We really got some great strategies on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is like, I always refer to it as the Ferrari or the Lamborghini. It's kind of a day trader's dream. It's very volatile, it moves very quickly, and there's big swings up and down. So the automated system really loves that type of movement and volatility. So it kind of thrives when it trades the NASDAQ. And the retirement plan has really been no exception. Just to give you a little information on the retirement plan, let me see here. The retirement plan runs on a 2-minute data series. It looks at the signal A Laguerre. It's a momentum based entry. Our risk to reward ratio on this strategy is a 2-to-1. And every single one of the strategies that I'm sharing with you today, they all have a risk to reward ratio at a minimum of 2-to-1 in our favor. The haymaker, the next one I'm going to show you, is actually a 4-to-1. And really, I think that's really our biggest downfall in futures trading is we could win a couple of trades and feel great about the day and feel like we can't take a loser. And the very next trade, we take a loser and it wipes out those 2 or 3 winning trades that we worked so hard for. Well, that's not the case here. This system has a risk to reward ratio that's leaned heavily in our favor. Now, I'm going to show you some results that span over 3 months. I always get questions, well, how is it done? If I show a week, they want to know how it did in a month. And if I show a month, they want to know how it did in a quarter. So I'm going to show you how this one did in a quarter. And you can see from my illustration, this is on a live market on the NASDAQ. From October 1st to December 28th, the retirement plan made $3,095. $3,095. Now you can see on my equity curve that it did take a drawdown. The numbers are by the week. It started out week 41 and 42 in October, and then it took a kind of a downfall. And is that per contract? No, Delbert, that's trading 2 contracts. Thank you. Um, all of these illustrations that I'm showing are based on a 2 contract strategy trading the E-minis, not the micros, the E-minis. So good question, Delbert. Thank you. So $3,095 it's made from October 1st to December 28th. Now, a couple of things that I want to point out on this equity curve. Number one is the drawdown. Over 3 months, you could see my max drawdown on this was about $900 back on October 23rd. So back on October 23rd, it reached our max drawdown of $900. And we went a few weeks and we weren't doing well. And the reason I introduced at the beginning of this presentation my team is we want to establish a win-win relationship with you. When we see one of our strategies, when we see the equity curve start pointing down, we know that it's time for us to take action. We want this to be a win-win, okay? So what we do is we optimize these strategies, and I'm going to show you how we do it, the technology that's behind it, in just a few moments, because we've made some incredible advancements that we're going to bring into the new year with us that I want you to see. But this is really a testament to show what this optimization process does and means to you. If a strategy starts going bad, a major knock on automated strategies is once market conditions change, uh, they go downhill. They're not consistent. What works yesterday, not necessarily is going to work tomorrow. True to that. So, with this system that I'm going to show you, these are inputs that are going to be optimized on a weekly basis based on the data analysis. Okay, we're using a closed loop system. We're collaborating with the AI development lab that I'm going to go into a little more in just a few minutes. But I want you to understand that our team provides you with ongoing optimization of these strategies. Our next strategy is the haymaker that I wanted to highlight because this has also been one of our most consistent. Over the last 3 months, the NASDAQ, the haymaker also runs on the NASDAQ. It runs on a 30 range. And this chart, I mean, you could see the entry signals that this chart provides you with. It's really a beautiful chart. This is the NASDAQ here. When everything lines up, you'll get these big crosses. And we do share our if you like to take, if you're a trader who likes to also execute trades on a discretionary basis, you're going to be provided with these beautiful signals for entry. Our NASDAQ on the 30 range, it just gives the most beautiful entry signals that I've seen on a trading chart. So that's also part of this special offer. So let's talk about the performance. On an automated strategy, I think the performance is really what speaks the most. The rest is really hot air. The numbers is really what makes the biggest impact. From October 1st to December 28th, we're talking quarter four of 2023. The haymaker has made $2,832, and you can see on my illustration per week what the actual results were. Our biggest drawdown on this one, it looks like it was $99. So this has really been a really consistent strategy. In the very beginning of October, it took a little bit of a drawdown, and then the rest of the time it's just gained steam. And over these last couple of weeks with the holidays, it took a little bit of a drawdown as well. So it's been a little rugged these last few weeks, and you can see the dip here. But just under $3,000 over the last 3 months. The important thing is, though, is we're not taking these big drawdowns. I've seen other automated strategies that, unless you've got a $25,000 or $50,000 cash account, not a prop account, an actual account with that kind of equity, you just wouldn't be able to trade it because of the drawdowns. Well, with this system, that's just not the case. So we've got a really, strong, diversified portfolio of strategies, and I want to introduce you to just a few new ones that are going to be coming out here in 2024. Before we release these strategies, and after I've briefly gone over the two new ones, I'm going to show you the optimization process and the artificial intelligence that we've integrated into our system. But a new and exciting strategy that we're going to be releasing here very shortly is the strategy on ultra bonds. And we're actually going to be using Unarenko bars on this new strategy. And you could see this strategy here. It relies on, we call it our signal A entry, which is the Laguerre oscillator. Once this Laguerre oscillator, this is the RSI line in my Laguerre. I've thickened it. It's the black line. Once it breaks through that 80 line right here, it's going to automatically enter into a short trade. Now we're in the process of optimizing you have to be careful with ultra bonds because as you know, it's $31 and I think 25 cents per tick. So, having the right ATM strategy is very important with this. You don't want to give back too much. It's a give and take game that you have to play with this, and we're actually in the process of optimizing the strategy. Obviously, here I didn't have the right one for this move, but you could see this move. My entry was, I mean, beautiful. It got in right in the right place. I was trailing it a little too tight, and it hit the stop on my second target, and then it went and got my first target. So I was trailing it with one and not trailing it with the other, which wasn't the right way to go. But the entry that it took and the signals, the entries that Ultra Bonds provides us with are really exceptional and exciting at $31 a tick. This one here potentially could have came all the way down, had I had the right ATM for just a tremendous moneymaker. I've been running this one, at all hours of the night, all through the night, and believe it or not, the best results that I get happen in the middle of the night on that ultra bonds. And the bid ask spread on ultra bonds it's a very liquid market. There virtually is no bid ask spread, which is really good for fills. We don't have to worry, are we going to get this to fill? These instruments that we're trading are all very liquid. A prerequisite for us trading any instrument is that it has a very small bid ask spread. The ultra bonds, a very beautiful smoothed out chart with the Unarenkos, has made us about $2,000 trading it over the past 2 weeks. And we're continuing to optimize that strategy. Another one is we call it the black gold, crude oil. And man, has crude oil and gold really been popping here this past week or two? This strategy on crude oil over the last 2 weeks has made $2,140, and it's really been doing great. So that will also be available to you as well. I do have a chart somewhere, but it's buried now. But I'm sure once I escape out of here, I'll be able to show it. But what I want to do is I want to preview what's coming in 2024, because our mandate is to continue to optimize our software. As software developers, the optimization process never ends until you get no losers, which probably will never happen. So what we've done is we've collaborated with the AI Development Lab from a very prestigious university, and they've developed what we call as a closed loop system. What it does, it looks at Well, the short, the easy way to explain it, it's the continuous loop of optimizing data. It gives our software the ability to continuously look at data and optimize our parameters, whether it be for our trade management or for our triggers on the conditions to enter a trade. So we've collaborated with professional artificial intelligence company that's coding into our software these self-learning system. It's the machine learning optimization process. And the aim of any optimization process is to adjust the trading system's parameters in an attempt to make it even more effective and profitable. And it's going to continue to search for and optimize our parameters based on the data that's continuously fed into it. And it looks at just an enormous amount of data. We're using this, as I mentioned, um, to optimize, not only our conditions, but our stops and targets. Our stops and targets. God, the trade management is just so crucial with these strategies. Just minor adjustments to the stops and losses are, cause just tremendous variations in the results. So the AI system in 2024 has become, has transformed into a machine learning algorithm. And we're just really excited to be able to have this technology. And it's been a major investment for the company to integrate this technology into our AI auto trader. And what we know is going to lead to, and what our goal has always been, is to increase profits. We want to increase profits. We want to increase our consistency, and that's the end goal. And I'd like to bring over just one more time one other feature that is new that I was going to mention. Um, well, actually, let me skip over that for now. So let me go on to the go on to the special offer. Yes, Ben. The answer is yes. Leslie asked, "Do I have to pay for another live feed?" No, no, Leslie. What I'm connected to is I'm connected to the Ninja Trader Continuum, and I subscribe for a very nominal fee. I believe it's $12 per month for the CME level one. All I need is the level one, the bundle, and it comes with the Ultra bonds. And now I also have another connection with Rhythmic, and it also comes with Rhythmic. So you don't need an additional data feed. If you have a prop account, it comes with it. If you've got the $12 bundle with Ninja, it comes with it. So the special offer, what our special offer is going to include, number one, we have an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. I just wanted to mention that. On Google, we have just under a 5-star rating. I think it's like a 4.8 or a 4.9. Our VIP support is second to none. There's actually three of us. I don't have a master's degree in computer science, but the two guys ahead of me that do the tech support, they both do. Charles and Sergio. And if they're busy and their calendar's full, I can definitely get on and do it. I'm very capable of doing that myself. We're going to provide you with unlimited VIP support. As long as you're a member with us and you're a subscriber, then you're going to get unlimited VIP support. If you don't know Ninja Trader, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to set everything up for you. The only thing you're going to have to do is enable your strategy and check the box off. That's it. You're also going to receive now, if you are somebody who likes to tinker under the hood and you want to know how things work and you want to play around with each one of the settings. And I've talked to to hundreds of you, and I know you're out there. Man, you're going to love this system. And we've recorded hours, probably a total of about 2 or 3 hours of masterclass modules that explain to you how to optimize your own ATM machine. You can, build your own strategy using any instrument, any time frame. It makes no difference. I've spoken to hundreds of you, and you guys have great ideas. This system will provide you with the framework to put your ideas to life. So those masterclass modules will definitely be a part of your order. For the holiday special price, what we're doing is, of course, we're including, as I already mentioned, both the discretionary and the automated versions of our software. The discretionary trading system being released next year is called the Haymaker trading system. And that's going to include those chart templates that I brought over. All of those will be included in this special offer, as well as the automated strategies. So both components of the system will be included, and you can subscribe to either a monthly plan. We're discounting it by $200. If you use the coupon code SAVE $200, you could subscribe monthly for $4.99 a month. For the quarterly plan, if the quarterly is kind of like buying 2 months and getting the third one free. With coupon code SAVE $500, it's $9.99 per quarter. Probably the best value is going to be the annual option. For the holidays, now if you go to our website, and I'm going to go there in just a moment. If you go to our website and you go to our page on the AI Auto, you're not even going to see this pricing available. This is a new coupon code that I'm introducing here for the first time today. And I want you to have access to it now. And what it's going to do is it's going to knock 50% off of our annual price. Okay. With coupon code SAVE 50%, it's going to knock down the price from $33.99 a year to $16.99 for the entire year. And just to give you some context, if we were to take the $16.99 and just divide it by the 12 months of the year, to give you some context, it breaks it down to $141 per month. So, if at all possible, do the annual, because the monthly and the quarterly it's worth it. Don't get me wrong. This system, I've seen it make $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 in a day. But for $141 per month, you're getting the best value. You're getting the most for your money. And I just want to point that out to you. So the $16.99 for the year, use coupon code SAVE 50%. And I'm going to take you to the website. The coupon code expires January 1st. However, if you decide to order today, we will get you installed today. If you order today, you'll get instant access, you'll get licensed, you'll get set up, you can start trading to this afternoon or tomorrow. And if you order tomorrow, we'll get you set up tomorrow. So that's going to be the enticement to order Thursday or Friday. You'll get instant access. We'll get you licensed and set up immediately. Okay. We're also going to do a special lifetime membership. This is the first time we've ever offered a lifetime membership for this trading system. We're going to do it for half price as well. This one would require you to call us. This isn't something that we put on our website. And we're only doing 5 of these available because it comes with a lot of customer support. And we don't want to, overwhelm our team. So we do have 5 available at this time that we're going to do on a lifetime license. And that will be available for the holiday special at $39.99. All right, so let me escape out of here. I want to just quickly go to the website. And We've recently built a new website, and under trading systems, you're going to find the AI Auto Trader. And if I click on the AI Auto Trader, what you'll find here are some videos that we have on YouTube. We've got a great YouTube channel. If you haven't seen us on YouTube, check it out. We have a lot of great videos. And our special offer, it actually hasn't carried over to this one yet. So let me go into just a different, let me see if I have it here. Bear with me for just a moment. It hasn't found its way to our website yet, but it will shortly. It kind of has to migrate from here. So, and I'll push it through right after I'm done talking. So the special offer today, you'll find on our website that the lowest price it has is $23.99. That's using coupon code SAVE1000. But what I showed you today was the coupon code save dollar sign. I'm sorry, save 50%. So if I click on the annual, and I'm going to put in the coupon code right here, save 50%. That's my daughter. Her lungs are working well today. God bless her. Okay, and what this will do, I'm going to have it fixed. It looks like it's not working 100% just yet. So the save 50%, it will come down to $16.99. Okay, it's not 100% right now, but I will get that fixed within the hour. So that's how you would put that coupon code in on our website. And we've got a lot of great information on this page as well. So I'm going to put this link, if it's not in there already, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat box. What do you use for the Ben asked, what did to place the order for the lifetime license, please give me a call here, and I'm going to show my phone number in just a moment. Give me a call and let me do it with you. We have to keep close track because there's only 5 of those available. So the chat, here is the, okay, I put the link in the room for that will take you to this page. And Ben, the phone number, you can see it right up here. It's on our website. Give me a call. Yes, the answer is yes. Um, yes, we will do that for you. If you put your number in and a time to call you, I'll give you a call. All right. So I wanted to end with, I just wanted to also show you that, and I think this is very important because a lot of companies won't do this. What we do is we have a great channel on Discord chat. We've got a great community in Discord, and we have several channels in our Discord chat group. We have our general chat channel, the resources channel, that gives you all the training tutorials and videos, the daily results, where you could see what all of our members are, what they're getting on their trading systems, what's working. Sometimes, you know, more important than what's not working, you know, or more important than what's working is what's not working, you know. So all of that is all in this Discord chat group. And we let all of our members collaborate with one another, and our team is in there as well. If you're having any trouble, you need tech support, you have a question, listen, I'm telling you, I've seen even over the weekend. It's a really testament to my team, and that's why I wanted to recognize them. Even over the weekend, if you have questions, if you have comments, there's always somebody feedback on our team that's going to be there to assist you and answer your questions. Our software updates are all here put in a weekly time on a weekly basis. And if I go to the software updates channel, we have a great spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is a dynamic spreadsheet that is constantly optimizing the inputs of each strategy. So you're never in the dark as to what the strategy inputs are. They're always they're dynamic, and they're always going to be on this master spreadsheet. So it really makes everything simple. You're never trading the wrong inputs or the wrong contracts. Everything is done dynamically on that spreadsheet. So I just wanted to show you that you will become a member of our trading community. Okay, Ben, that works fine. So I really respect your time, and I appreciate you spending your time right before this holiday weekend. And if you had any questions that I was unable to get to, please put your name and number in the chat box. If you give me a good time to call, I'll try to do my best to get as close to the time that you requested. Whether you do a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual, this system has the potential to run up your trading account very quickly and efficiently. You could see on some of the strategies I ran today, the profits that it has the potential to provide you with. So heading into the new year, let's make 2024 our most prosperous year to date. Technologically, we're going to be the most advanced that we've ever been. And I hope that you're along for the ride with us. And I want to wish you and your families a healthy and prosperous new year. With that being said, God bless you, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Have a blessed new year.